Okay, so I've taken the sounds I've had there, this kick drum and snare and a hi-hat I had from the MPC 500 that I put in, and I chopped the track up, see? And this is how a lot of guys do it, how we do it here. I'm using Pro Tools, is that I want to make several different mixes. Like, for example, you'll see the kick drum here. It's been chopped up and placed in certain parts. I may go in and look at these parts and see what I like and what I don't like. And I'll play back certain sections just to get an idea over and over of what I want to do in a mix. So I'll keep a few elements in here that I have. So I've taken the snare drums, and you see I'm in grid slip mode right there, right? So what I'll do is I'll take these snares and these hi-hats and this kick drum, and I'll move them within the grid. We're going to open this up right now. We'll see what I'm doing here. So they're actually on the grid, and we're quantizing to, let's see, we're 30-second note triplets. So I'm just making sure I have this full view of the quantize, so I may want to move something a little bit more. And what I do sometimes, you'll notice here, I try to give it a more of a human feel. I may take a snare drum, like this snare drum right here, and I may take it and move it just a little bit, just a pinch ahead of the beat, just to give it that feel. And I go back to top. If that was a little bit ahead of the beat, this one's a little bit on the beat. I may go to the next snare drum. And I say, well, look, I got the next snare drum right over here. And I'll take this snare drum, and right here you notice there's a piece where the kick drums come behind each other. We'll hear two kick drums in a row. See, that's a little nice snap there. This one, I might take it back a hair. So see, I am in just a little bit off of there. Let me just, well, I don't need to get a better view of this. I want to make sure I can go a little, I just want to go in small amount of increments as possible. There you go. That's good. And now we'll zoom back out. And I'll play from the top again. And this one here, I might want to take this one here like this, and then see it's a little off, right? So I may want to, this one, since it sounds like that, I'm going to make it be a little bit more aggressive. Hit it twice, I want to do that. I just want to grab it and move it just a little bit more aggressive so it snaps in when it comes in there. Like it's making a statement. That's that one snare that's making a nice snap on a statement right there. Look at that. And so I've done that with a lot of these drums right here. See that? And I'm just taking stuff and moving it in the field. Now, if I get something I like, and I think it's worthwhile keeping, let's say this is going to be these first 4 bars or 8 bars is going to be, let's say, my hook. I would probably grab these, copy them, and paste them at each chorus section to make it easier for me. And I do this with the snares too. As you can see, I made the snares snap twice here, right off the beat. And here at the end of it, I get a little feel to it. And a little delay in the last one. See this? See it right there? And that snare drum starts a little bit later. And that's to give it like that kind of feel. Almost like a human feel when you're playing, or drummer's playing the track himself, you know. And the same thing happens here with the hi-hats. You'll see the hi-hats here are a little complicated, but they're pretty simple. See that? That's pretty simple right there. When I get to the chorus section, it starts right about here. So it's the same pattern based on a motif of one idea, and it's just the tick-tack against each time. but I did the same thing also. Let's give it a little more of a human feel to it. So what I do is I move some of them back here in the beginning, whether on the grid or off the grid a little bit, and get the feel just right. Then I take those and you just copy where you want to put them at. And if you get something you like, you say, well, look, I'll keep that. I'll make another one. So I go back to a playlist. I can say we can duplicate this playlist. There's a new name for the playlist. That's it there. I'll keep it. I'll say, well, let me try from the top again. I may want to take this kick drum out in this playlist. I can say, well, let me hear that sounds with it in. I'm not too sure if it's good or not. So you go back to the playlist. And you say, well, that sounds better. Or this version. And this is a great way for you to get around and get a better idea how each mix sounds. Helps you to adjust the flavor within your kick drums. Or snare, or hi-hat, any drum. It's really cool. Even with the vocals, I try to do this. We'll do that next, actually.